Let's go across then to Harish G. He's head commodities and currencies JRG, and he joins us from Hyderabad. Harish, hi, welcome to the show. Before we get into the non-agro space, let's talk about the agro commodities and how are you looking at cardamom prices, which have run up quite strongly in past couple of weeks?
Hi Manisha, good evening. If you look at cardamom, as you mentioned, the production side estimates are on the higher side. In spite of that, we are seeing some kind of upside momentum, largely because of stock is buying and in anticipation of better export demand. So if you look at last couple of seasons, the cardamom prices were largely consolidating. I think this year, I think demand side dynamics are projected very well on upside. So overall, I feel cardamom prices to trade further from in short term towards 800 levels, and from there probably a profit booking might pop in.
You were saying that cardamom prices might see 800 plus kind of levels, but are you concerned with the kind of prices that we are seeing? Because Guatemala has prices at $7 to $8 per kg, while Indian prices already are at a $14 per kg. Is that a concern really?
If you look at, definitely Indian prices are quoting higher, but now if you look at, I think Guatemala, the quality concerns are still there, and definitely now entire world is looking at Indian crop given the better quality this as far as this season is concerned. So I think this going forward, I think this premium is likely to exist or prevail further. So in that context, I feel whatever upside we are seeing, I think I'm pretty much confident that this 800 figure might be quite feasible.
All right, that's the analyst reaction on cardamom. But let's also talk about gold, where we have seen some upswing continue. 1703 on Friday. It's trading around 2-week highs at 1730 right now. Harish, how would you look at the gold prices now?
Manisha, I think we've if you look at the day so far, I think international prices managed to move higher, but at the same time in domestic market, I think rupees appreciation has somehow limited the upside that we could actually see. Now what we see is, I think for the evening session, gold's upward movement is likely to continue further, and though the range is likely to be thin between 28,000 on lower side and 28,250 on higher side, but we prefer to buy on dips because now as long as international market gold prevails above $1685, I think there's no reason for to sell short sell, or instead any dip I think should be used for accumulating more gold.
How about the copper prices? Because there has been some strength. While we saw 3% of a profit taking coming in on Friday, it has rebounded today off those 5-month highs kind of things. But how would you look at copper now? Copper, if you look at, I think the inventory side, if you see, I think there is a consistent depletion we are seeing. At the same time, I think the enough stocking is taken place in Shanghai. So that way, on fundamental side, the picture is more or less balanced. But now, if you look at on macroeconomic point of view, I think the euro's strength, at least the last couple of sessions, or especially today, especially after Greece decision to impose austerity measures, I think the optimism is coming back into the segment. And as far as copper is concerned, we are looking around 423 to 428 kind of range for next couple of sessions. How about the energy space? The crude prices also have rebounded. We've seen $99 a barrel hold, and there have been these Middle East, Iran concerns which have added premium to the prices. But do you think it has the strength or to cross above 100 in the coming few sessions?
I think 100 is pretty critical at these levels, but sustainability above 100 is what we need to look at. But clearly, if you see, I think one should look at buying on dips owing to the fundamental factors. As you said, there are supply constraints or disruptions in various places of Middle East, and also now with euro strengthening and dollar weakness, there is a possibility that crude oil prices might move higher. So overall, we are maintaining our bullish stance on crude oil as well, and buying on dips is what advised.
Harish, also one word on silver prices, because there has been a rebound there as well. But do you think 58,000 continues to be a resistance as far as the Indian markets are concerned? I think 58 has become a very critical resistance area. But if you look at silver, unlike gold, I think silver is likely to consolidate further. And in a short-term view, if you see, I think it should trade between 56 to 58,000, and only break or convincing break above 58,000 will only confirm further upward trend. But time being, if you ask me for next 1 or 2 sessions, I think one can look forward to buy around 56,700, 800 levels, and 57,400 to 500 could be a possible upside area.